Hey YouTube, Wagwan, welcome back to the channel. So we have an MDX right here. I'm about to check it out. I'm gonna bring it in the shop and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna go over it, see what's going on with it. Right here, I'm just trying a new type of video, you know. And guys, stay motivated throughout your day and don't be afraid to try new stuff, because if you afraid to try new stuff, you will never be more than what you can be, or you will never be more than what you are right now. So always try something new in life, and that's where you're gonna grow, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is what it looked like. The inside, it might be flickering on the screen, but it's actually not flickering. It's just the dash. They have LED. The dash have LED for the screen, so that's why they flicker. It's the refresh rate of the LED and the shutter speed for the camera, so that's why it flickered. But once you in the car looking at it, it's not flickering. Just like that. But yeah, guys, this is a nice interior. Got a tiny sunroof. This sunroof is small, but yeah, button press and all that. So what I'm gonna do is just go over the vehicle and just check it out for a little bit. Nothing too big, you know. As I said, I'm just trying out this new format of video, trying to come up with new ideas. So I'm just trying something new. If you guys like the feedback, I'll give it to you. If you don't, I won't. So yeah, this is what it looked like. And this is 2019. So we're just gonna check it out, make sure the lights work, make sure it's ready. We're probably gonna try to sell this one at the dealer, so I'm just gonna check it out and make sure it's good. So guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the engine off. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna check the oil, check the quality of the oil. So you want to do all this before, when you want to buy a car, you want to make sure you check the oil, because checking the oil will help you out a lot. So you want to check your oil, you want to just pull out the dipstick, make sure, check the condition of the oil. It look like it's this one is dark, so I probably got to do an oil change on it. And the reason why you're checking the car when the oil when you buy it, you don't have no like any milky color in the oil. That means the water and oil mixing, so you don't want that. And you can take the cap off. Always take your engine oil cap off and look in it too. So you want to make sure it's just oil and it's not, and you don't have any milk or any color other than what it's supposed to be. We're gonna lock that back. What else we can check is our brake fluid. You want to check to make sure it's not that dark. This one is kind of dark, so I would recommend changing the brake fluid on that. This right here, you can check your air filter. We have one right, we have another clip right there. I'll check your air filter, make sure it's not that dirty. You have to actually take it out. So I'm not gonna take it out, but you have to actually take it out, make sure it's not that dirty. Because I'm gonna need my two hands to take it out, so I'm gonna have to take it out later. Check it. Over here, want to make sure we have enough windshield washer fluid right here. Your radiator cap gonna be under this cover. You'd have to pull up on the cover to check your radiator lever. So once you remove that, you just gotta pull up on it. Once you remove that, that's your radiator right there. You want to check the lever in your radiator. Always do this when it's cold, never when it's hot, because you can burn yourself up. Okay, so we have enough radiator. We have enough coolant in it, so that's good. We're gonna put back the cover. Nothing else is there to check. Alright, so that's what you can really check underneath the engine. You want to also check your belt, make sure the belt is not chafe or cut or anything. So you just shine some light on it. Yeah, you just gotta look. These new cars, they have electronic power steering, so there's no need to check the power steering. There's no power steering fluid. And right here is the ABS control module. So that's it. We're gonna close the hood. We're gonna check out the light next. So first thing we check in is our daylight running light. So that's the daylight running light. It's not that bright, you know. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn on the actual headlamp to make sure that's good. All right, so now it's on. You're gonna see it's way brighter. So these three are the low beam. They're all LED. This is flashing. It's not flashing in real life. And these are high beam. Same thing on this side. You want to check to make sure they all work. And this behind here is your radar for your adaptive cruise control. That's why the emblem is so smooth, so the radar can shoot the beam through it. We're going to switch to I beam. So we switch to I beam. We're going to have all five working now on each side, as you can see. Alright, so with that said, now we're going to check the back, make sure the back works. So you want to make sure your light work. You can see the light work, the LED strip work all the way, and we have our tag lamp that's working too. So yeah guys, this is how you want to check your car. This is what you got to go over when buying a new car. You got to make sure you check it properly, you know, because these cars cost a lot of money nowadays, and you don't want to get into a car that you gotta spend a lot of money on, and then you gotta spend more money on it after you buy it, you know. So you don't want that, so you want to make sure you get that. So these are like your brake hold. So if you have your seatbelt on, stop at the light, you can let go of the brakes if you turn on brake hold. This is your electronic parking brake. These are your proxy sensors. If you get too close, forward collision warning, lane departure warning. And this is for your traction control. So on the steering wheel, we have for the steering wheel to keep in the lane, and also this to keep the distance between you and the car. Over here is your meter control and source and telephone control as well as volume. Over here is to control the cluster. Right there, right here is to turn on your cruise control, turn it on and off. To set, you can press set. When you're at the speed, you can always increase this right there, and then you can cancel it. And once you press the brake, the cruise control cancel as well. Over here, you go see you have your AC. It's all most of it is digital. They have a dual screen, traditional Acura dual screen as well. And over here is your glove box. You want to check your seat. Make sure there's no rip or cut or anything on the seat. Check your seat belt, make sure your seat belt works. So before buying Acura, this is what you gotta do. You gotta check all this before buying any car. But because I'm in an Acura MDX, so that's why I'm checking it like this. Check your seat belt, make sure your seat belt works. You want to get in the back, make sure you can press this, make sure the seat fold down, pull forward. So that's how you get in the back. So that's why you want to check everything. You want to check your seat belt up here too, guys. So yeah, you just want to make sure you check everything on your car. And we're gonna do the same thing for the back. So guys, you want to check make sure your gas cap There you want to make sure, because this have a third row seat, you want to make sure your seat can fold down, you know, so you want to check that. Push it forward, pull it back, it can come up. Do the same thing for the other side. Just want to make sure it can fold down. You want to make sure you have your spare kit. So this one doesn't have a spare, so he would tell you spare tire if it did. Over here is where if you run out of the side of the road, because it's not a traditional gas cap, you're gonna use this to add gas to your car. So right there is your pump. That's what these cars bring. They have like run flat tires, but also they bring a pump to pump the tire if you have a small hole. So this is what you would use to to add gas. Take it out. Make sure you put it back when you finish so you don't lose it. So just like that, guys, go ahead and close it back. Check underneath your car, make sure everything look good. And in case you don't know, Honda make Acura, you can see it right there. And come around on the other side. So we want to check our rims, make sure our rims are good. Rims are scratch. We have our fender liner in. The tires look good. This rim look good. Fender liner look good. Tire look good. Want to go on the other side. This rim scratched up real bad. The fender liner look real good, and the tires look good. You want to do that for all four. So now what you want to do is check the gap, the panel gap. So you want to check for panel gap, make sure they are even throughout the vehicle, because now we're checking to see if the car been in an accident before, you know. That's one way to know. You can rub your hand on here. If it feels smooth, you're good. If it don't feel smooth, then you know the car been repaired. So just rub your hand. You will, trust me, you will feel the difference. So this car, yeah, looking good. This car feeling good. So yeah, guys, the panel look good. It don't look like it's been in an accident before, but what I can see, it have a few dents, like someone opened the doors on it, like you go to the supermarket. I don't know if you can see it. We have one right here. We have a few little dents all over. So that's it for this part. We're gonna go ahead and go for a test drive. And guys, the most important thing to check is to make sure your AC blowing cold. So your AC blowing cold, you know you're good. Make sure your sunroof work. Make sure your windows go up and down. You want to do that for all four. Make sure they work properly, just like that. So we're gonna go for a test drive now. So guys, we're about to go on the road now. And yeah, you want to make sure other stuff I forget to mention there, you can check in the comment, because I know people down there are gonna be telling you also check this, check that, because it's always good when you post video on YouTube. You might not cover everything because sometimes you're doing everything off the top of your head. Worse when you're working. So you can check down in the description, and they will have additional down in the comment, they will have additional stuff to check. So yeah, it does feel good.
Please fasten driver's seatbelt.
Oh, I'll forget my seatbelt. So when you forget your seatbelt, it will remind you real quick to fasten your seatbelt. So yeah, guys, if you like this look, because this is what you're gonna be seeing all the time, so If you like this look, then yeah, you can go and get it. If not, then you go for another car. So yeah guys, this, I'm just giving you a little thing to what to check for. Let's try it. Yeah, it feels and pulls. It feels good, it pulls good. So comment down below, let me know if I should do more videos like this. Tell me how you feel about this, and tell me other stuff to add to the video. If you like it, or if you don't like it, you can let me know as well. With that said guys, please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and remember, always try new stuff, because if you don't try new stuff, you will never be more than what you are. Okay? Growth is when you feel uncomfortable to make a new step. That's where growth happens. Okay? Peace out, see you next time.